Good morning and welcome to the second episode of Fruitful Fridays, the platform that's been created to promote ordinary entrepreneurs doing extraordinary things. My special guest today in the garden is Lea Holtz, the founder of the Collaborative Healing Center. Good morning, Lea, and welcome.
Hi Cindy, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us on the show today. Won't you share a little bit about your vision for the center and who you are and where you come from?
Thanks Cindy. I'm Lea Holtz and I was born in Johannesburg, and the vision for the center started I think as long ago as when I was 24 and when I was in England at the Social Development Center, and I studied for a year social development in a setting directly in the middle of nature right next to an organic farm, a biodynamic farm actually. And for that whole entire year I began to arrive to myself, and I felt for the first time in my life at the age of 24 that I'd come home, and I had a very strong desire for that one day to be available to us as South Africans, not to have to travel all the way across the ocean. So I think that's when it started. The seed was sown that far back, and I got this opportunity less than a year ago to turn this ordinary plot that my parents have been living on for quite a long time into something like a healing center.
And it is definitely such an incredible space. At the moment there's about 10 different therapists and healers working in the same space. Won't you share a little bit about the center and what your vision is for this space?
Thank you Cindy. So I think starting with the physical body and how we nurture ourselves as we eat healthy vegetables. We've got a beautiful organic vegetable garden that has started. What will complement everything from the physical body to the energetic body, the emotional, the mental bodies as we call them. The healing center, I think the aim of the healing center is really to meet the space that kind of doesn't exist easily accessibly to people who might find themselves ill or start to recognize their ill health and want to take responsibility for themselves. So therapies and healing therapy sessions, anything to do with healing our physical bodies, our energetic bodies, our mental and emotional well-being, all of that somehow fits in between before we get to an ordinary conventional model of medicine. So that's what we're hoping, is that the healing center meets all those different aspects and finer aspects of health and well-being.
And what I've really loved about the space is the fact that all the healers can get together and collaborate and share their talents and their gifts with each other and with their patients. So this really is such a sacred space. So Lea, I just wanted to thank you so much for listening to your heart and creating this incredible space, making it available for people. And of course, we wish you only the best for the space for the future. And I hope that all of your endeavors will be fruitful. So thank you so much for being on the show and taking the time to share with us.
Thank you Cindy, thank you for asking.
Thanks. And then for all of you, thank you so much for being our audience. And if you want to learn more about the Collaborative Healing Center and what we do here, please click on the link below. And then of course, if you have enjoyed the show with us, we look forward to seeing you again next week Friday. Until then, take care and goodbye.
Bye.